qin. After he graduated, he became a qin teacher at the conservatory. In 1963, Li Xiangting was given the opportunity to perform overseas for the first time. However, in front of the panel that determined who would or would not go abroad, he encountered a number of setbacks.
因为当时啊很匆忙，他们这根本扩音响根本就没给调，也没有试就往上。
As the qin was regarded as a highbrow musical instrument, it was not greatly valued at this time in China's history. But more importantly, compared with other instruments, the qin was very quiet. No one thought of setting up a microphone, amp and speakers before Li Xiangting began to play.
第二次审查呢，还是那一套东西，没有好好去准备，也没说演出前试验扩音效果，下边听的声音怎么样，音色怎么样也没有，而且借了一个那个插机，上面蒙一块布，就在那上弹，非常非常的这个勉强和迁就的一种方法。
When Li Xiangting performed in front of the panel, most people could not hear his playing at all. But one person was very interested, Premier Zhou Enlai.
总理说：“过来，你过来，坐在这里。”我就隔了一个沙发坐在那儿，因为我毕竟是23岁刚毕业的一个学生。他就说：“你是跟谁学的？”我说：“我是先是跟扎夫西先生学，进了音乐学院是跟吴金律先生学。”他说：“你哪年毕业？”我说：“58年入学，今年刚毕业留校。”这个你弹那个曲子是流水，我是流水。
Finally, Li Xiangting's playing met with the approval of the panel. However, when he went to Japan to perform, as usual, nobody thought of preparing a qin table for him. Every time before a performance, they'd just find some nearby tea table, and he was expected to use that.
就到日本时候呢，我的独奏就跟一个笛子独奏交换，一人他一场我一场，他一场我一场，而别的节目是每场都有，说明领导对这个节目，并没有产生这个信心和兴趣。
However, those few days performing in Japan turned out to be a very happy time for Li Xiangting. In those days, performers sent abroad received an allowance of 30 yuan, and for Li Xiangting, it was a fortune. However, his joyful experience didn't last very long.
我回了飞机上那个吹笛子的演员说：“哎，李香婷啊，你这次出国是第一次，也是最后一次了。你不会再有机会出国了，你这一生就是到此为止了。”我心里很不服，也觉得不可理解。后来到了广州，休整一段以后，整个团都到香港去再演出，就把我说你回北京吧，就看出了古琴当时那种无奈。
After returning to China, Li Xiangting had to wait a very long time before he was given a further opportunity to perform on the qin. And when that chance finally came, he still felt frustrated.
幸好1966年的春天呢，中国当时支援越南打美国的这样战争，所以呢，中国支援越南呢，要有些音乐作品要表现越南人民这种正面的这个抗争的精神的，所以要用越南独弦琴。 没有人弹，就找到我，作曲家问我愿不愿意，我说我愿意，我就学了越南独弦琴。
For Li Xiangting, simply being given the chance to touch a musical instrument again was a blessing. He performed the one-string zither in the daytime, and he practiced the qin in secret at night. Fortunately, most people couldn't tell the difference between the timbres of the two instruments.
那时候有的时候暑假我住在家里的时候，我那时候小孩老逼着午睡嘛。 我那时候老是听着弹琴，听他弹琴睡觉的，而且我从小的时候一直有这种印象，就是我只要是在家住，都是他在弹琴，然后我睡着了。
Li Xiangting quickly mastered the basic fingerwork and skills needed to play the one-string zither. However, he then found that all the techniques he had acquired to play the instrument were affecting the way he played the qin. To be exact, there was now a certain restless quality in his qin playing.
独弦琴给我带来的是艺术上的一种演奏经验和一种自信，一种从容。然后再弹古琴的时候，在演出的时候，心里就非常坦然和自信。就是独弦琴呢，锻炼我的舞台经验和能力，所以又在音乐理解、感觉、表现方面也有很大的一种这个借鉴和帮助。所以呢，这也是一个不知不觉的一个意外收获。
In 1978, the qin once again came to the attention of the authorities, and Li Xiangting was given the opportunity to perform on the qin again. The film Zhi Yin, made in the 1980s, told of the love between the patriotic general Cai E and Xiao Fengxian, and as it happened, there were long scenes that required qin performances. Li Xiangting was recommended to the director, and it was the first time the qin was performed on the big screen. In the film Zhi Yin, Li Xiangting not only taught the actors how to play the qin, but also worked as a double for the male lead.
后来谢体力很高兴，就拍完那个弹琴镜头以后，给李老师来个镜头，然后呢就让我穿一个长袍，戴个八角帽，然后听着小凤仙弹琴的时候，有我一个镜头，这么一摇一过。
Through his contact with filmmaking, Li Xiangting acquired new ideas about how to develop the art of qin performance. Through the film, more people had been made aware of the qin, and he now had the desire to find new opportunities to promote qin music. However, it would be more than 10 years before the next opportunity came along, and that happened when the crew of the Emperor's Shadow came to visit him. After the release of The Emperor's Shadow, many people found themselves impressed by Li Xiangting's qin music. It was also the first time that many people had had the opportunity to hear the beautiful sounds of the qin. Whether Li Xiangting has carried on qin traditions or ruined qin music became a hot topic in the world of qin performers.
最后秦始皇祭天的时候，那个当当那种凝重的，具有一种坚实的撞击力的这种东西，别的弹琴根本弹不出来。有的人他根本就不要这样，他认为古琴不该这样。
声音显得很华丽，他的这个演奏呢，而且往往用力度很大。这个呢，也是对很多琴家也是持一些保留态度的，甚至有反对的。认为他这个声音就是太强烈、太刺激。
Despite the controversies over his playing style, Li Xiangting has been able to take his qin music abroad. In 1982, Li Xiangting was invited to give his first solo concert in Britain. With that, Li Xiangting's qin music began to spread all over the world. This is literary notation, the earliest musical notation in the world. In this system, simplified Chinese characters were used to document the performance using symbols that indicated playing techniques and finger positions. Amazingly, this ancient system is still in use today. It is impossible to fully master qin performance without the help of literary notation. Li Xiangting believes that if you can't read the abstruse musical notation of the qin, then you will find it impossible to master the skills needed to play the instrument properly. This is a CD co-produced by Li Xiangting and a number of American musicians. The reason he decided to make the music on the album more improvisational was because the American musicians couldn't read the musical notation system used for performing the Chinese qin.